Hello and welcome to this week's podcast for the FFSA. It is the Westfield FFA Cup final this weekend at Hindmarsh at Coopers Stadium. MetroStars and Adelaide City, two of our absolute gun clubs here in Adelaide. Robbie Saraceno, the coach. Michael Deloisi, how are you?
Hey Chris, how you going?
Robbie, how important is this cup for you?
I think every bit of silverware is important for not just for me, but for the club and the players. They do a lot of work pre-season.
Yep.
And they want to be winning as much as they possibly can. So for our guys, it's a good reward to be in the cup and with a chance, hopefully, to get something at the end of it.
Yeah. Well, you've played MetroStars before. I'm pretty sure you've been in the previous campaigns where you've got to play nationally against other teams, which I think for the players is a real good carrot to have at the end, isn't it?
Yeah, it is fantastic. If you get to test yourself, at a higher level, I suppose, and you test yourself against, opposing states, and it's a great opportunity with a bit of exposure as well. It's fantastic.
Yeah. With the Cup and also with the league, I don't think we've seen a tighter season, have we? Bottom sides are beating top sides. It's been quite incredible.
Yeah, I think the league this year is as tight, like you said, as it's been for a long time. Good standard, good quality players going around in most teams, and you're right. I mean, the top probably two, now we've joined Comets a little bit, have broken away a bit, but besides that down, it's still anyone's game to go down or even make the six.
Yeah, for sure. In recent weeks, Liam Wooding has scored some goals. I think he scored 4 in the Cup itself. He's obviously in good form. Who else is playing well at the moment?
There's a few chipping in. I think Negus has got a fair few goals as well. Christian scored a few, and I think Matthew Dorber's got a couple as well. So they're coming from everywhere at the moment, which is pleasing to see.
I think last time we spoke to you here on the podcast, the fact is that I think about MetroStars, you might be the most even team in the whole comp. Very consistent team.
We'd like to think so. That's certainly the case. I think part of that is just staying level-headed. We stay level-headed, and every week we just go out there and do our best and do our thing, I suppose, and it holds us in good stead normally.
Yeah. Now, Robbie, what's it like coaching against Damien Murray?
Oh, you learn a lot from Damien. I mean, I had him as a coach myself, and to be fair, I've actually tried to take a lot of what I learned from him into my sort of coaching. But this will be a good battle. We've had our battles over the years, and we'll still remain good friends after that, I suppose. Yeah.
Is it nice to beat Adelaide City?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I used to play there, and I've still got a little bit of Adelaide City in me, to be honest. But now, if we can, I think he's done me in a cup before. So hopefully I can get a bit of revenge on Saturday.
All right, boys. Good luck, Robbie. Michael, thanks for coming in. Well, MetroStars' opponent this weekend, Adelaide City. Damien Murray, the coach. How are you, mate? Nicholas Bucco. Bucco, I see every time I go to an Adelaide City game, I seem to hear Bucco all the time. Is that all the coach ever yells out?
Oh, I've been hearing it for 6 seasons, so he's calmed down a lot lately because I'm starting to do what he wants me to do. So I think
what is it?
Changing.
Come on, what is it with him?
I think he can do a lot better than what he does. So the expectations is that he can deliver better every week, and he knows that. And I think we've seen that. To be fair to him, over the last couple of years, he's really improved as a player. He's grown, and I think he's set certain expectations, and he shows enough that every week I demand it. And I think we need him playing at his best.
Damien, you're scoring a lot of goals. I mean, big scores in recent weeks, 5 and 6, and I think another 4, a couple of 4s. So obviously attacking very, very well, but you're not conceding either, are you?
Yeah, look, it's been a good effort by everybody. I think we've defended from the front well, and then at times we have been under the pump a little bit, and the boys have come through. So yeah, it's been a good effort, and like I said, we've used a lot of players in the last 6 weeks. I think we've gone through pretty much a whole roster. We've had injuries, and everybody that's come in has done their job. So yeah, it's been a pleasing start to the season.
For you, the players, how hard is it to keep your spot? Because I look at some of the players you have on the bench each week. I mean, they are star players.
Well, that's it. I mean, we've got a big squad, and it's very strong because we know that in the past we've had injuries and we've had suspensions and whatnot. So it's always important everyone plays their role. And like Damien said, I think in the past, say 2-3 weeks, we've had a few injuries and players have come in and done their job. So now that everyone's back, it's like Damien's got a good selection headache to have for this weekend.
Tell me, is it Halliday in defence?
Yep.
What sort of seasons he had? Because I've actually spoken to a couple of people at the higher level who still can't believe that he's never been given the chance at the next level.
Well, I think this year he's just been playing unbelievable. I think the coaching staff have been saying that the captain leads by example, and he really does. Like he reads the play unbelievably. He doesn't lose his battles, and we just need him to continue to play like this, and I think we're going to hopefully have some success this year.
Do you agree, Damien?
Yeah, Halliday's a good boy. Grounded. he's a good leader for the club, and I think, like I said, it's not just himself. I think I look at the whole league, and probably there's been a few players that have been let down by the system, and I think he's probably one of them. And I think there's still plenty of opportunity for him, to get a chance maybe at the next level.
Yeah. This might be an obvious question, but you must be absolutely hell-bent on going the double. You're sitting top of the league, you're in the final of the Cup. Wouldn't it be magnificent?
Yeah, it would, but again, I think I know everyone keeps saying it, but you've just got to take each week, and I think we've stayed focused. And this week it's a cup game. I think we've had some, like Metros have been into the second round of it, where we got to play against some A-League clubs, and I think that's a little carrot that everybody wants to have a crack at. And I think, like their side and our side, I think there's certain players that want to show their talent in the bigger arena. And yeah, I think, like I said, we're focused for this week, and hopefully, like I said, we can get a good result.
What sort of team are Metro Stars, do you think?
Very, very consistent, very solid.
Yeah.
Hard to break down, and their results speak for themselves. I mean, in the past 4 or 5 years, they're always up there. They're always doing well in the Cup. So we know how hard it is to play against Metro, and LA City Metro is always a tough game, and we look forward to it every
And
time.
just finally, great thrill for the boys to play on Coopers.
Definitely. I mean, obviously last year the result didn't go away in the grand final, but our last 2 cup finals we've done well there, so we're hoping for a repeat on Saturday.
Boys, thanks for coming in. It's a massive Saturday down at Cooper Stadium at High Marsh. The under-18s kick off at 10 o'clock in the morning, so a big day of football, and the main game is at 4 o'clock. It will be a cracker. Adelaide City and Metro Stars.